In this movie, I review the features and capabilities of JomSocial, a Joomla component for building online communities and social websites. This tool also is compatible with the theme that I'm using, this Joomla theme. In fact, the Joomla theme was optimized for JomSocial. That's very important, so that the JomSocial parts of your website kind of match thematically with the Joomla parts. So let's go ahead and notice that there's a login right here, and I can log into my JomSocial components. This takes me to the community page where you can see I have a member menu that includes listing features, friends, groups, photos. I can also search members, join groups, search groups. If we go to My Listing, you can see perhaps the most important part of a social website, and that is the profile page. This profile page is highly customizable. I've included some extra components. This slideshow is a JavaScript component that is compatible with JomSocial. That's one of the advantages of JomSocial, is that there are additional plugins and add-ons that you can use with it. Here I have my recent activities, including a photo album. I have listing details or profile details here, my friends, groups. There's also a nice rollover that gives you information about this particular member. Let's go ahead and click on that friend. That will take us to this profile. Notice the profiles are similar with photos along the top, a menu. Features here include friend invites for inviting people to become your friends, notifications if someone has sent you a note or asked to friend you. Also my group, I can search groups or create groups. Going to the home here takes you back to your profile. Clicking on this home brings you back to the JomSocial community home. Compare that with the Joomla home. This is essentially the Joomla part of this. Actually, I have to log out first. If I log out, this will take me to the Joomla home. Notice that there is a JomSocial component here to encourage members to log in, and then there's a login feature. I can also register here. The registration is a little bit different. You go through a series of screens that are fully customizable for asking information from your members. To get some further insights into JomSocial's features and capabilities, let's go on now to the back end. To do that, we'll log in as an admin and then go into the Joomla back end. Here, if you roll over the Components menu, notice that there is a link there for JomSocial. That will take you to the specific JomSocial control panel here. Notice you can manage your users. There's a section here for custom profiles and multiple profiles. There's a lot of profile feature capability with JomSocial. You can manage multiple profiles as well as create custom profiles. Right now I don't have multiple profiles, but I do have a custom profile with a lot of custom elements in it. Notice, for example, I have listing summary, phone, street address, nearest large city, zip code, country, and so on. Those are all profile elements. I can manage groups and group categories. This is a little bit unique. I have video categories where I can have various categories of videos that my users can upload and download. Templates, as I mentioned previously, you can buy or find templates that are customized or optimized for JomSocial, including the template that I'm using here. You can also purchase applications that work with JomSocial. You can manage events, event categories, mail queues, reportings, user points. User points are things you can award, activities you can reward your members for doing or sharing to encourage them to participate more in your community. There's also mass messaging, member lists, about, and help. Help is perhaps the most useful link here in the beginning when you're learning JomSocial. This will take you to the JomSocial support page, where notice you have articles for getting started, articles for working with your templates and customizing them, an administrator guide, an end user guide, sales and billing, as well as development. Going back to the back end here, notice that really the most complicated and involved section here is the configuration page, which actually leads to a number of tabs here. So let me now move on to the next movie and demonstrate more of the features and capabilities of JomSocial by reviewing in more detail the various settings here that you'll need to adjust or learn about or change in order to set up and configure your JomSocial social network.